So then today we start sum number 9 of your textbook, Anjana Limited. I have also written the sum. Write balance sheet given, adjustments given, and find 4 ratios: NP ratio, stock turnover, debtors ratio, and current ratio. First of all, calculation. So let us start with our calculation. Sales. 2 years information given. So calculation for both the years. First year sales 9 lakh and second year sales given 13 lakh 50,000 minus cost of goods sold not given but GP given 2 lakh 25,000 and 4 lakh 5,000. 2 lakh 25,000 and 4 lakh 5,000. Here it is. Now inverse subtraction. 9 lakh minus 2 lakh 25,000. Then you got COGS 6 lakh 75,000. Same way. 13 lakh 50,000 minus 4 lakh 5,000. Then answer is 9 lakh 45,000. So COGS found. Now operating expenses. Operating expense is not given, so nothing, don't mind. Then the profit is called EBIT profit, earning before interest and tax, and that was given 1,59,000 for first year and 2,85,000 for second year. Now to find operating expense, subtract the EBIT profit 2,25,000 minus 1,59,000, and the answer is 66,000. 4,05,000 minus 2,50,000, the answer is 1,20,000. Now EBIT. Then here you have to minus interest. Interest means debenture interest. You see in the balance sheet, debentures were given 1,50,000 of 10%. So 10% of 1,50,000 is 15,000. So 159 minus 15. The profit is 1,44,000. 285 minus 15, 2,70,000. It is called PBT, profit before tax. Minus tax 50%. So 50% tax. So the profit is 72,000, and here it is 1,35,000. Right? Calculation over. So find the answers. First year 2011-12, another year is 2012-13. First ratio is GP ratio. Very easy formula. GP upon sales into 100. GP given 2,25,000. Sales given 9 lakh into 100. Same way in second year. GP given 4,05,000 and sales given 13 lakh 50,000 into 100. So 2,25,000 divided by 9 lakh. 2,25,000 divided by 9 lakh. The answer is 25%. Same way, 4,05,000 divided by 13,50,000 into 100. The answer is 30%. Now let us find NP ratio. NP ratio formula is NP upon sales into 100. NP 72,000, sales 9 lakh into 100. Same way, NP 1,35,000, sales 13,50,000 into 100. So answer is 8% and 10%. You see only the difference between GP and NP ratio is here you have to write GP, here NP, nothing special. Then stock turnover. Stock turnover. Cost of goods sold upon average stock or average stock. Cost of goods sold in the first year is 6,75,000 and second year is 9,45,000. Average stock. Average stock means opening plus closing upon 2. And you see in the question, opening stock given for the first year is 70,000. Closing stock given in the balance sheet 65,000. So 1,35,000. Closing of first year become opening of second year 65, and closing of second year 92,500. So the total is 1,57,500. Divide both 1 by 2, then the answer for first one is 67,500 and second one is 78,750. That is your average stock, opening, closing. So 67,500 and 78,750. The answer is 10 times, and another one, the answer is 12 times. Next is debtors ratio. Debtors ratio. Debtors plus bills receivable, credit sales into 300 days given. So 300. First year, debtors 70, second year 50, no bills receivable given, so 70,000, 50,000. Credit sale. Now there is something different. What they have said, cash sale 4/5 of credit sale. When they have given you in fraction, then remember the upper part is for starting statement and the bottom part is for back statement, मीन्स के जो होता है लास्ट स्टेटमेंट. तो 4 cash sale, then you consider 5 credit sale. It means your proportion is 4:5, total 9. So credit sale is 5 upon 9th part. Again I repeat, when they have given you in fraction, the upper part is given for starting one and the bottom part given for later statement. Here your first statement name is cash sale, so 4 is for cash sale, and credit sale is for last statement, means 5 is for credit sale. So the proportion 5:5, 4:5. It means your credit sale 5 upon 9. So 5 upon 9th part of 9 lakh is 5 lakh, and 5 upon 9th part of 13 lakh 50,000 is 7 lakh 50,000. So 70,000 divided by 5 lakh into 300, then the answer is 42 days. And 5 lakh divided by 50,000 divided by 7 lakh 50,000 into 300, the answer is 20 days. Now the last one, current ratio. Formula is current asset upon current liability. Your current asset 65, debtors 70,000, cash 10,000 and 5,000 for prepaid. So 65 plus 75 plus 10 plus 5, that is 1,50,000. Same way for second one, 92,500, 50,000, 7,500 and 10,000. Total is 1,60,000. And current liability, you see on the opposite side, 10% debenture is a long-term debt. All remaining debts are a current debt. So 50,000, 40,000 and 10,000, that is 1 lakh. And 30,000, 45,000 and 5,000 means 80,000. So the answer is 1,50,000 divided by 1 lakh, 1.5:1, and 1,60,000 divided by 80,000, 2:1. Sum is over.